Hello Gemini, welcome to your August reading. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and North Node. This is for you. Okay, so Friends is coming up straight away for you, Gemini. I feel like you are hanging out with a posse more, or you're wanting to. 8th house, endings and beginnings. So it does feel like there is definitely a shift and change in your friendship groups. Water element, sensing. I feel like you guys are feeling a lot more intuitive lately. I don't want to say a lot more, but I just feel like for some of you guys, it's just like, I think you're just feeling very open. I feel like there's this need to spend more time by the ocean. There's need to spend more time by water. We have void, of course, moon missing, lunar eclipse change, Venus love in reverse, water element sensing back on top of that. So lunar eclipse change, void of course, moon missing. It feels like some of you guys, and especially for my feminine Geminis, it feels like you've been in an energy of really missing feminine figures that can really match you. I feel like for a lot of you guys, this is like feeling like finding like-minded friends and finding people who really match your energy and match your vibe. I feel like there's this change, I think, that's going on within you where you might be feeling more open to friendships, more open to other people, more open to possibilities and opportunities. It just feels like this month has got you really needing to see the truth. I feel like there's the end of August feels a little bit, I don't want to say confusing, like you've got so much just jumping out, like nobody else had all these cards jumping out like this. We have Goddess, and then we have Liberator. So the Goddess says the feminine expressed through wisdom, nature, life force, and sensuality. Shadow attribute, exploitation of the female nature and form. So that makes a lot of sense with what we were just saying. I feel like a lot of you, my Gemini friends, I feel like you guys are really in the divine feminine. Whether you're masculine or feminine doesn't matter, but you're really in the divine feminine because you're really nourishing and noticing how the divine feminine is really in her power. I feel like you're seeing the divine feminine as being more powerful than you ever have. I feel like you're seeing women as being more powerful than you've ever had. Maybe it's a shift in perception or perspective. Maybe you guys have met someone recently, or you've been spending time with people recently who have really helped you to liberate this inner essence of yourself. Because we have the lunar eclipse, the Goddess, we have the Liberator, and I know that the vast majority of my viewers are women. So I'm just going to go ahead and guess that, you know, this is mostly, we're talking about girls making friends with other girls. I feel like this is the sisterhood wound. That's what's coming up. It's not even feeling like a motherhood wound. It's feeling like a sisterhood wound, like a wound that sort of has come through the competition that we had with our girlfriends growing up. Our competition. Like, women have been taught to fight each other. We've been taught to you know, tear each other down. And all these really toxic things that just are naturally not actually women's natural state. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie, we are gossip. We love to, like, bitch and all that sort of shit. Most of us, not all of us. I have Gemini, Lilith in my chart, which I noticeably have to not whinge and bitch about people. Like, that's just, I'm just going to be honest, that is a shadow trait of Gemini. And I have Gemini in the sign of the shadow. So I really, really do know that words can be weapons. So I think that what's coming up at the end of August is no longer, I think, what's the word I'm looking for? Internalizing other people's thoughts or opinions or other people's things that they've said to you maybe while growing up about your appearance or being a woman or just your divine feminine energy. Maybe some of you guys who are watching this, males, male identifying, I don't know, whatever you are, maybe, you know, you guys often got bullied for being too feminine. And I just feel like the end of August has you really moving through this energy, really needing to look at life and say, what needs to change here? This Liberator says, freeing yourself and others from outmoded beliefs, releasing negative thought patterns. I do think that there's a habit that you guys have, Gemini, where you might, you know, like, see, the thing is, Gemini is ruled by Mercury, which is the lower mind. Your opposing sign is Sagittarius, which is ruled by Jupiter, which is the higher mind. So Gemini can sometimes get stuck in the nitty-gritty, can sometimes get stuck in the little things, in the mundane, in the things that aren't really as important as the big picture things, but at the same time, the little things really are kind of as important as the big picture things. So it's really about discernment, and I feel like this is a word I'm using a lot this month, discernment, because this is a month where it's getting clear on what's actually working for you. We're about to have the sun move into Virgo. We already have Mars in Virgo. We have Mercury going shadow, and it's going to retrograde in Virgo. So Virgo is asking us to have a look at our everyday life. It's asking us to look at the little things, the details of our experience, you know what I mean? And so it just feels like this is a very subconscious, subtle energy that's coming up for you this month, Gemini. I don't even know if you're like physically sitting here and thinking, wow, I feel like I'm like so much more in my feminine energy when I was so much more masculine before. Like, I don't know if it's so much like you thinking like that. This is subtle. With this water element, this is your emotions just shifting and changing. This is your feelings flowing, shifting, changing. I think that there's a real beauty in the discomfort, in the darkness that's coming up. With this lunar eclipse, and we have the 8th house, this is feeling like a really sensual, maybe even sexual, you know, a raw essence that you haven't been fully connecting with. You're liberating that this month. I feel like it's divine feminine connections. Like, a lot of you guys need you just need more fucking goddesses around. You just need more hoes. I was about to say hoes before bros. Yeah, so you need more women around. Lunar eclipse change, this is really giving me just the mother archetype, the feminine archetype. I'm hearing Baba Yaga. So I don't know if some of you guys connect with the deity Baba Yaga, but you know, she is, I don't actually remember as much about her as I should, but essentially Baba Yaga is a storyteller, and I'm sure that she is a really powerful sort of crone-like energy in when it comes to the divine feminine. And so this is Gemini, I think, like, because you guys have such a young energy, because you have such like a carefree attitude at times, you can sometimes not value the input of elders, maybe not value the input of others and of what other people have been through and experienced. But I think that August has you changing that up. I think that you guys are really listening more to your peers, more to other women, more to the divine feminine. I just really feel like you guys are paying more attention. It could even be that you're literally listening to your own intuition more. You're paying more attention to spirit. I feel like for a lot of you guys as well, there's mother stuff coming out. And like I said before, it's sisterhood wound. Now I'm starting to feel motherhood wound. So it might be that on your journey as a mother, possibly, or the journey that you have with your mother, you've been experiencing sisterhood things that have amplified experiences that you already had. You might be experiencing similar wounds within your friendship groups that you've experienced within your family dynamic, or mother dynamic, or just feminine dynamics in general. You might have things that continue. You notice that they keep happening. That's because it's an opportunity for you, especially this month. It's an opportunity for you to see this clearly. I think that for a lot of you guys, you might have been knowing that things have been feeling a little like different, or things have been needing to take a turn in a different direction for a while, but you haven't quite been there. August is going to have you making the choice to get rid of the things that you need to. You're liberating yourself because you're essentially putting to rest what isn't healthy anymore. And I think for a lot of you guys, that's friendships that weren't actually there for you, connections with other women who weren't actually, you know, there to build you up. They're more so there to tear you down behind your back. You know, this is letting go of all that shit. I feel like your intentions are so pure now, Gemini, that you're literally just looking for other women who can, or other friends, other people who can be as authentic and genuine with you as you are with them. I feel like for a lot of you guys, you have had to really work. 5 of Wands, the bottom of the deck coming out. You've had to really work at letting people go and becoming okay with letting people go and moving. Some of you guys have physically had to move to experience connections with people that are more suited to you, finding more of a like-minded community. We have 2 8s, the 8 of Pentacles and the 8 of Cups. So this is really listening to your intuition, following your own heart, following the voice that tells you, and we have 8 here as well. So there's a lot of 8s on the table for you. We've just had Lionsgate. So I think that Lionsgate portal was actually probably quite a big opportunity for you to start to see with this lunar eclipse, see the internal shifts and changes that are needing to start happening. We have the 8 of Pentacles and the 8 of Cups, like I was saying. So this is really getting to work and putting in the effort, putting in the time, the energy, the, you know, just the everyday effort that you're needing, that is required in order to set yourself free and in order to build healthy, nourishing relationships with other people. And I want to say other women, but I really want to say like other people of the same sex as you, because this reading feels to me like it's about friendships of the same sex. You know, and I feel like for a lot of you guys, because my channel's women, it's girlfriends, it's sister girls. So, you know, it's really cleaning that up, because I feel like I already said, a lot of us grew up, and how tough was fucking high school? I think the girls were way bitchier even than the boys. I still have grudges against girls from my year in high school. I am not gonna lie. At all. Seriously. Like, I am living back in my hometown, and I swear there's like one girl, there's 2 girls, and I see her so rarely, but I see her and I'm just like, I just can't even look at you. I just don't even want to look at you. Like, you were such a bitch then that I still can't get over it. So, you know, it's okay to have these feelings. We all have this. This is literally, we can't go through school, I think, through high school, primary school, without having these wounds really pop up for us, because it just is what it is. The society that we live in does not honor women. It doesn't honor a lot of people, but it's not honoring the true essence of women, and it's not honoring the true value in sisterhood. It's turned us into competitors against each other, and that's what the 5 of Wands is. It's competition, it's fighting. The 7 of Cups is confusion. It's, you don't even know what you're fighting for anymore, because we're fighting against other women and we don't even know why. Temperance is here to heal the devil. Literally, the Temperance is the antidote to the devil, and the devil is the negative beliefs, it's the toxic shit, it's the, you know, it's being changed and attached to situations that are keeping us stifled. And by that I mean friendships and connections with other women and connections with other people that are doing nothing but holding you down, that are devilish, you know what I mean? That come from a toxic low vibration. The Temperance is a high vibration, devil's a low vibration. So I feel like the vibration for you at the end of August is really raising, because you're no longer being in connections or allowing yourself to stick in a belief that thinks that you need to stay in connections that aren't liberating to your soul. This is taking your soul and setting yourself free. It's time to literally set a whole new course up for where you're going. I feel like this is like you needing to now set intentions and to really work with the moon as well, but set intentions to connect with like-minded people, with friends who bring you joy. I feel like a lot of you guys with this sun in reverse, I feel like there's a sadness or maybe a pessimism, or there was a pessimism in feeling like you didn't have people around you who were genuinely on the same page as you and on the same path as you. And this is telling you with this 6 of Swords that there's actually a lot more opportunity for you to connect with people that you really truly value where you are, than you've believed, than you've realized. A lot of you guys have already made the move. You're already making choices that are calling you away from specific people, specific places, specific ways of showing up. I feel like with the Six of Swords and the Eight of Cups, both of these cards are similar things. They're both talking about letting go of something, walking away, leaving something in the past, leaving something to be as it was. I feel like with this Eight of Pentacles, it's really needing to work on a new future, build a new future, build a future that is more so focused on liberation rather than any sort of repression. Because this 8th house, endings and beginnings, there's a need for the void of course moon missing. There's the part of you that was missing to die, and the part of you that was missing was the part of you that was not connecting with like-minded individuals, that was connecting with a you know, I'm just gonna say this, I never have more fun than when I am with my fucking sisters. Like, I seriously have no more fun than when I'm with my best friends. I have 3 best friends, that's all I have, and 2 of them, one of them I actually never see because she lives in England, but 2 of them, one's my next door neighbour, and the other one lives in Sydney, which is a few hours away. And I shit you not, whenever me and her get together, even when we call each other on the phone, we have so much fun. We're on the phone for hours and we're just laughing and connecting and feeling so seen by another. You need to be seen by other people like you. You know, you need to connect with other people that you can sense are on the same vibe as you, that you can really be yourself with. This is about being yourself. The worst thing to a Gemini, I think, is fake shit. I'm not gonna lie, I think the Gemini can at times be fake, but it's more so coming from a curiosity. It's more so coming from a, I'm gonna act this way so that I can see how this person wants to react to me. It's not really about you actually being fake. I think that Geminis actually really don't like things that are fake, because Geminis are pretty honest and pretty truthful. So be truthful with yourself. Be honest with yourself about maybe where some friendships were a little bit fake, or maybe where there's a little bit of a fakeness that you're experiencing in friendships, because you're looking for legitimacy. You're looking for true friendships, true love, you know, in a friendship way. And I think that the more you work and build on yourself, and the more you work and see yourself as the goddess, you know, the feminine expressed through wisdom, nature, life force, and sensuality. So you are expressing yourself in such a beautiful, divine, feminine way. You're attracting that. So you're attracting, the more like attracts like, your vibe attracts your tribe. That's as simple as it is. I'm just going to leave that message as that, because I'm literally about to run out of battery. But I also want to get one inner child card for you. As a final little message, we have superpower. I am a radiant soul, gifted beyond measure. Yes, you are. You are a superpower. You have superpowers. You have such a gift for being able to, I think, connect with amazing people, and that is your superpower. Your superpower is that you are such a beautiful, high vibe human, and I think that you have this powerful ability to connect with other people. This love heart at his waist, I'm seeing it as like a really strong sacral chakra, a really strong ability to nurture other people and to love other people, especially women. I feel like there's just this need to connect with your sisters, and if you're a man, you know, it's needing to maybe connect with your actual sisters, or connect with just women friends. I don't know, just feminine energy is really coming up. I'm feeling like I need to read this from the book, and it's so stupid to even do this right now because I know that my battery is about to run out. So I'm just going to try this, and if it runs out, it runs out. I love you, bye. Okay. Oh, wrong one. We have, see, I'm wasting more time. Superpower. Benny believes that every bunny deserves to hop happily through life. He greets everyone as a friend and takes time out of his day to help the raggedy bunnies tend their burrows. His positivity makes even the dourest hare smile, and this is his superpower. Not all superheroes wear masks and capes, or shout their heroic deeds from the rooftops. You may not look or feel very heroic most days, but just because you don't look the part doesn't mean you weren't born to play it. You are a superhero in your own unique way. This card invites you to claim the parts of yourself that are special and unique and hold them up for the world to see. You are being called to present yourself as a beacon of light for others to follow. Shine your loving light fearlessly. The world needs your special gifts and talents. You have much to teach others. Embrace the magnificence that lies within. You are not the role you play or the masks you wear or wear to hide your sublime self. The time to hide your light has passed. If you feel your origin story is just beginning, this card asks you to explore what makes you unique and to approach those parts of yourself with curiosity and a desire to grow. That is so on point. Part of your mission on Earth is to discover your gifts and talents and to use these superpowers to help others. Once discovered, your challenge is to find the courage to share these talents with the world. We are all born with gifts and talents waiting to be discovered. If you are unsure about yours, pay attention to what interests you or those you trust, or ask those... No, pay attention to what interests you or ask those you trust about your talents. Notice when you have an abundance of energy at the intersection... Oh my god. Notice when you have an abundance of energy. At the intersection of passion, energy, and ability, you will discover your unique gifts. You are being called to serve the world, to make a difference in your unique way. Though this may be overwhelming or even scary, know that you will rise to the occasion. This is the job of a superhero! Affirmation. I am a radiant soul, gifted beyond measure. I shine my light in the service of others and don my cape with pride. I am superhuman. I love that, Gemini. Your superpower is connecting with the feminine, being yourself, and all that sort of shit. I'm not even going to butcher this by keep talking because I'm about to run out of battery. I love you guys so, so much. I really appreciate you. Thank you for being here with me. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. Let me know what's going on with you in the comments down below. If you would like to book a personal tarot or astrology reading with me, you can book that down below through the link in my description. You can head to my website and order through there. Yeah, I love you guys so much. I would like to thank your angels, your ancestors, your higher self, your spirit guides, all the beautiful benevolent beings that are surrounding you and I in all moments for allowing me to receive and to deliver these messages for you. I love you so much and I will see you in the next reading, Gemini. Bye.